Hi there, Jono here, and welcome to my Twitworkz review. In this review, I'll tell you exactly what Twitworkz does, how it works, and also about the competition and alternatives that are available out there. Twitworkz is a software that will be launched on the 23rd of May by a guy called Hugh Hitchcock. Okay, let's have a look at the sales page. Are you having trouble with getting new leads to your business? Revealed. Seasoned internet entrepreneur and social marketer shares simple software that will start building your following in any niche in just 15 minutes. This is a video where Hugh's telling you about how he started off as a social media failure and now how he's managed to get himself to pretty much guru status. And yeah, if you want to have a look at the sales page, there's a lot of information on here about what Twitworkz does and how it works, which I might skip over. Well, I'm not going to read through the sales page with you because that would just be weird. But there's a link to it below in the description, which will take you straight here. There's one video that I seriously recommend that you watch on here. It's only 2 minutes long, and it's a orientation about how the software works, exactly how it works and what it does. So head over there and check that out if you're interested in this. What Twitworkz is, in a nutshell, it's a software. It's a Twitter software that basically goes out there and generates leads for you. It's one of these robot softwares where you can literally set it up, push a button, and forget about it, and it will go out there and find these leads for you. So you're probably wondering how it does that. Well, you put in a keyword into the software based on your niche. Say, for example, you are selling dog necklaces. Okay, so you would type in dog necklace into Twitworkz, and what it will then do is go and find anybody who has tweeted incorporating the word dog necklace into their tweet, and it will find their profile, and it will go and follow them. And it also does that with hashtags. Anybody who hashtags dog necklace, it will find out who sent that tweet, who wrote that hashtag, and it will go and follow them. Also, if you have a famous person within your niche, like the dog whisperer guy, what's he called? Civil or something like that. Cyril, Caesar Milan. That's right. It will go out and it will go to all of the people that follow Caesar, and it will follow those people one by one. Because those people are following Caesar, you know they're dog lovers. You know they would be potential high quality targets for you to go and follow. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, so this software just goes out there and follows people. That's brilliant. How can that get me leads? Well, if you think about it, if you were on Twitter, I don't know if you have Twitter, but if you do, if you received a notification on Twitter that said, Stephen has just started following you, you're going to think, okay, who the heck is Stephen? And how the heck does Stephen know me? And why the heck is he following me? It's going to make you curious. So what you probably do is open that notification, and you'll see this Stephen guy, and you'll be able to read his biography. And if his biography is something that you're also interested in, so for example, my name's Stephen, I'm a seller of high quality dog necklaces made of leather that are waterproof and have been built in the space station, and yeah, they're amazing. You can see that he's also into dog necklaces, which is something that you're passionate about. So you're probably, first of all, you're going to follow him back, even though you don't know him. I don't know, you might do, but if it was somebody that was in your niche and they were passionate about it, you'd probably follow them back. And they can also put a web link in their profile. So Stephen has his web link to his dog store where he sells dog necklaces, www.dognecklace.com. You click on that and you go and check it out, and if you're interested, if you get really into it, then you might actually buy something. So this is basically what it does. It works on going out there, following people, and with the hope that a percentage of those people will follow you back. And I do have a similar software to this that works with Instagram. I do a very, very similar thing, and it works. Not everybody follows you back, but I'd say 60 to 80%, depending on your targeting, will follow you back. So yeah, this is just an example of somebody's biography, and this is as well. So you can put your web address in there. So this is an example of some of the results that she's been getting with Twitworkz. He managed to get around 25 new followers per day. So you might be thinking, okay, 25 followers, that's not really that much. This is just from one account. With Twitworkz, you can add an unlimited amount of accounts from Twitter. So if you had 10 accounts, that's 250 people per day that are following what you're doing, that you can potentially go out there and promote to and make money from. So if you think about it as an email list, if you're thinking about you had an email list and you have 250 people joining your email list every day, that's brilliant. Those are really good figures, really good numbers. And if you're providing them with quality content, and then now and again you're sending out a promotion, and they're loyal followers, there's a high chance that they're going to buy something from you. So that's the way that you can monetize from this. There's also part of the first upsell. It allows you to set up content for months in advance and automatically search and tweak content based on keywords. So you don't only want to be selling, obviously, with the people that are following you, otherwise they might unfollow. You need to be providing value. Now, an easy way for you to do this is for you to put in a keyword, and then Twitworkz will go to places like RSS feeds from blogs and find relevant content based on your keyword, and also to YouTube. It will find different videos based on your keywords. So for example, you're using dog necklaces, it will go out there and find stuff to do with dog necklaces that it will then go and tweet to your audience. And you can set this up so that it will go for months in advance. So that's part of the whole set and forget aspect of this. It also has a spin text function there, so you can change the text of your promotion if you're doing the same promotion over and over again, so it doesn't sound repetitive. You're going to be changing it with wording it differently, basically. The prices are, if you want to buy this as a one-off, it's $197 lifetime, or if you can't afford that, it's $97 yearly or $47 monthly. Personally, if you can afford it, obviously go for the lifetime one, because you're going to be saving a lot more by doing that, and it just gets it out of the way. You know, you don't have to think about doing it on a monthly or a yearly basis. The first upsell includes the content that I just talked to you about before from RSS and YouTube, and also you have an advanced analytics module which allows you to see the analytics of your Twitter accounts that you had on there, the statistics and all that stuff. The second upsell is Hugh's Twitworkz Mastery 4-week live training. Don't really think you need this. I mean, Twitworkz is very straightforward, but if you do really want to perfect this, then that might be something that you want to think about. There is a similar software out there. It's called Follow-Liker, and we'll go and check that out now. So this is a very similar software. It goes out there with your Twitter account, and it goes and follows people, and then hopefully they'll follow you back, and it unfollows them after a certain amount of time. Basically does exactly the same thing as Twitworkz does. But they also have options for Instagram and Pinterest and Tumblr. So it is different from Twitworkz, and I'll talk to you about that now. If you remember, Twitworkz is a cloud-based software, and that's very important to remember, because Follow-Liker isn't, and Follow-Liker is the only, I think it is the only software available that does the exact same thing as Twitworkz, but it is not cloud-based. You need to download this to your own computer. Even though it is cheaper, it's a $97.99 one-time payment, but you need to download this to your computer, and along with that comes a few issues that actually makes it more expensive in the long run. First of all, you download this software to your computer. It's a very advanced software. It's very powerful software. If you got more than one account on there, it's sending out a lot of different API commands every single minute. So it's using up a lot of your CPU. So it's going to slow it down. If you want to use this effectively, you need to be running it 24/7, which means that your PC needs to be running 24/7, which is going to eat up a lot of electricity. Also, if you have more than 2 accounts on there, you need to start using proxies, because if you have 10 accounts coming from your home IP address, Twitter is going to flag that, because I think you're only supposed to have a maximum of 2 accounts. So if you want to be using more than 2 accounts, you need to get proxies. Proxies, if we go over here, will cost you, these are Twitter proxies that I found, 10 private proxies for Twitter, $10 a month. Okay, so if you want 10 Twitter accounts, you're going to have 10 proxies. So that's an extra $10 per month right there. You also, if you don't want to be having your computer on 24/7, running up the electricity bill and also ruining your computer and slowing it down, you need to get what is called a VPS, virtual private server. And what this allows you to do is host the Follow Like a software on a different computer, which can be located anywhere in the world. And you can access that computer via, remotely via your desktop. Now, VPSs, you have different levels of VPS. The budget one, $10 a month for 2 GB of RAM, that would be fine if you're using up to, say, 5 accounts. Because once you go over 5 accounts, the amount of CPU usage that you need is it's gonna make this unviable. You'd need to upgrade to allow this to work properly. So I would go for the $20 a month, or if you're adding more than, say, 50 accounts, you would need to upgrade, because the RAM goes up and the CPU power goes up. So let's say, for example, you have 10 accounts, you would need to go for this one, $20 a month. So if we do some maths on here, you have 10 Twitter accounts. Let's say you bought Follow Liker for $97.99. You'd also need to buy 10 proxies at $10 a month and a VPS to host everything for $20 a month. So your first month would be $127.99 for all of this put together for the first month, and then it would be $30 a month every month after for the VPS and the proxies. So it would take you only a month and a half until it outpays Twitworkz. And what that means, the comparison here, Twitworkz is a cloud-based software. You don't need to pay for a VPS. You don't need to pay for proxies. So yes, it is more expensive. It's $197.99. But if you were to do it on your own using the other softwares that are available out there, like Follow Liker, it would work out a little bit cheaper for the first month, but after 1.5 months, it's just going to become a $30 monthly fee. So it's not going to end up any better. So it's cloud-based, which is the real advantage of Twitworkz. There's no need for a VPS or proxies. There's no monthly fee, provided you buy the one-time package. It's completely set and forget. You just go out there and set up what you want it to tweet for the next few months. Forget it, and it will automatically generate leads, automatically bring people to your website, your squeeze page, or wherever you want them to go. You can outsource the creation of your Twitter profiles on places like Fiverr or Upwork, and get somebody to create a really professional Twitter profile for you. Once they've done that, you can load it onto Twitworkz. You can even buy Twitter accounts if you don't actually want to set them up yourself. You can buy aged Twitter accounts. Just do a search for it online. I think they're about $2 or $3 per account, depending on how old they are. And you can even get somebody on Fiverr to do all of the content creation and everything, set it all up for you, so you don't really have to. You can outsource all of that stuff if you want, if you don't understand it or you don't want to do it yourself. It's a great way to get set and forget leads. Like I said, I do this exact same thing with Instagram. I took about 5 or 6 hours, loaded up 30 different Instagram accounts, changed the profile and everything, and just I haven't touched it since. And every day I'm getting more and more subscribers to my email list. I also use it for CPA offers as well. And every time I log into my account, I get $5, $10 extra, and I'm not having to do anything about it because this software is going out there and doing everything for me, which is brilliant. So that concludes my review of Twitworkz. I do think it's something that's worth investing in. purely because it is cloud-based. It's totally set and forget. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you found it useful. If you want more,